honest, you can't fault the effort of your players, can you? The commitment right to the very end.
No, I thought they worked extremely hard. I thought they played really, really well. I thought we came with a good game plan. I thought we played against a really good side and limited them to very little. And I thought we looked really dangerous on the break, particularly the first half. I thought we made Peter Cech pull off 3 or 4 really good saves that potentially we maybe could have done a bit better with.
Is it the case now you have two cup finals really for you?
I think that was going to be the case regardless. You know, I think well now the thing is the difference is 1 game. I mean, we've got a game in hand over Newcastle for a start, and then Sunderland are 1 point ahead. So all it takes is for Sunderland to draw or lose, and we win, and we go above them. So if that's sort of anywhere in the league, I think people are saying, well, there's nothing in it, and there is nothing in it. Do you know what I mean? What we've got to do now is, and it remained the case before the game today, and it remains the case after, we need to pick up points, we need to win games between now and the end of the season. It really is as simple as that, but we always knew that was the task.
Do you have a gut feeling of how it's going to go? Do you feel confident or nervous or?
No, I feel confident. You know, I think the more the games whittle down and you don't pick up wins, then obviously you start to think we need to pick up this win sooner rather than later. But I think looking at the performance today, coming to a real tough place, one of the hardest places in the league to win, I think that the players showed as much commitment and endeavour and effort and quality at times as we can ask. So that's all I can ask for my players, and I couldn't have asked much more from them today. But I need it another 3 times between now and the end of the season, and if they do it, then they're capable of picking up points.
Do you think your players are as confident as you are?
Yeah, I believe they are. Yeah, I think they'll take a great deal of confidence for the performance today. I think the Sunderland game, we didn't actually play badly. We were totally dominant for the first 30-35 minutes, and a few decisions went against us in terms of our own decision making, in terms of rash challenge, and I think the referee's decision making as well in terms of decisions within the match. It didn't go our way, but I think we showed the response today that that's completely out of system now, and we're determined and focused to try and do as best we can between these games between now and the end of the season.
So what was your thoughts on the goal? Alex?
Sorry, say that. I'm 2 people talking at the same time.
I was just saying, from the remainder of the games, do you know how many more points you will need to stay out?
No, I don't know. No, it really depends on how many games the other teams win as well. You know, so I don't think Sunderland or Newcastle will win. Well, in fact, Newcastle are a different kettle of fish because they've only got 2 games left. So we've got a game in hand over them, and I don't think. Well, they might win the remaining 3 games. I think it's unlikely because I don't think they've put that type of run together all season. But we've got to try and take as many points as we can. It's difficult to say how much it's going to take.
You were just slightly disappointed that you've been so concentrated, defensively switched on, and you just for the goal, let alone get a free header and then Welbeck's had a free finish. Yeah,
I don't think it's as simple as that. I think what happened in that 5-minute spell is Welbeck's come on, the games became a little stretched, which we didn't want, because I think we kept the spaces between the lines really compact, and I thought we'd get behind the ball really well and really quickly. And I think for that 5-minute spell, it just became a little bit stretched. You know, I thought we looked quite threatening on the break, and I think it came for sort of us attacking, and that's when you're always at your most vulnerable. And we didn't really recover quick enough. And at that stage, I think Welbeck hits it. I think it takes a deflection off Seb-Bassong and ends up in the back of the net. So, but I think you can look up the other end in the first half. We probably had 4 chances just as good as that, and it doesn't go in the net. So I just think that sometimes that can be the difference.
Do you feel that is what this level's all about? You've said it pretty much from day one. That Palace game, just both boxes, you've got to be far more clinical and ruthless.
Yeah, I just think it's just decision makings in key areas of the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think anybody could say that our general play today was poor. Do you know what I mean? I think we created enough chances to win the game. I think we limited them to little chances in comparison to probably us. It's just making sure that you punish the opposition when you get them. Cheers, chaps. Thank you.